So I got a good question about back mount. Someone says that they're getting to back mount, but unfortunately they're not able to finish because the person is escaping from them. Okay, so they said they're having trouble holding it, and they're wondering if there's some options that they can work off of the person escaping, and two, if there's just some better options for holding the position. So, as always, this is my lovely assistant, Mr. Adam Wilson. He's finally back from the birth of his extra roommate. Let's get started. We're here into our back mount position. Again, typically the way that I work from this position is I will have the underarm over top of the top arm, because again, the arm that's over top of the shoulder is the choking arm. It's the one that does the damage. It's the one that seals the deal and gets the submission. So we're here and here, and I want to keep this one. So if he gets a hold of an arm, the first one he gets a hold of is my secondary arm, and I still have my attack arm to adjust and go for the submission. Now, you know, there's a lot of different ways to control the back mount, and I don't want to get into them all because this video would be incredibly long, but I'm going to show you a quick idea or concept with you. So the first thing is you immediately want to attack and make this person defend, because if I'm just holding and squeezing, really it's not that threatening to him. He can just tuck his chin, make sure he has good, good hand defensive grips, and then from there just decide how he wants to escape. So I need to immediately get his attention off of not the escape, but instead defending the submission. So what I like to do as soon as I get to the back mount, if we're talking about the gi, what we're going to do is, because the question was about the gi, we're going to flip this lapel up. Okay, so from here, take the lapel, flip it up. This gives you a nice little lip to grab. I start low, because if I go for the death grip right off the bat, a lot of times he'll defend it, right? Because his hands will be up here, and then he'll intercept, and now he's got a good grip on my choking arm. He can defend, makes it very difficult. So instead, I stay down low, I'm tight, I flip this lapel up, get my grip. Now, I will feed it up. So I'll go below, pull, pull, pull. And I go until I start to get some push here on the neck. So now he's going to be like, oh crap, he's going to go for a choke. His hands are no longer thinking about how to defend and escape. They're thinking about, I need to make sure I stop the choke. Perfect. Now, you said you were having trouble from the escape, so here's what I'm going to show you a couple of moves that you can do if the person starts to escape. So the first one, a pretty easy one, is I'll hold here. As he starts to escape, we let the leg drop and kick the top leg over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick this bottom leg out from under me, and the top leg's up. Now I come up to my elbow at this point. My chest is going to push forward, and then from here, you can sometimes get this just by leaning forward, right there. If not, go behind the neck, extend, and you can even stay on the side and finish this. And the way that works is we're here and here. Again, we're here, we're into the back mount, we immediately flip the lip up, feed the collar, right? Start low so that it's not really that threatening, he's not worried about it, and then we inch it up little bit by little bit until it starts to threaten his neck, and then he has to defend it. Now, you said that you were having trouble again with escape, so he starts to get over top of your hips, you're starting to lose the back. Instead of holding one and losing everything, adjust to it. Top leg goes over the hip here, bottom leg kicks out from under. Now from here, the arm, the choking arm, come up to the elbow. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive my shoulder into his neck, push my chest into his shoulder, and pull my elbow back. And right there, there's a choke there. If that doesn't work, we can go right behind the back here, and then again, it's an extension right there. That'll do the finishing. Now, all that aside, if that still doesn't work, then you can just come up to your old school bow and arrow choke, boom. I personally, some guys like to go knee behind the neck. My preferred bow and arrow choke, one, I'm not that flexible, sometimes that makes it kind of difficult, and my legs they don't fit back there very well, plus I've got short arms. And also, most of the time, people will grab a grip. So my preferred way of doing the bow and arrow choke is going over top of the arm, locking here. This disables this grip, so now he's fighting my choke off with one grip, and a lot of times that's not going to be enough. From here, elbows in tight, do not lay back, pinch your elbows tight, and it's like you're at a gym doing a row machine, boom, right there. So let's take a look at all three options. So again, we're here, boom, behind the neck, we feed that collar up, good. Now he starts to escape, we adjust off him, come up to the elbow, notice where it is. Right, from here, I drive forward, that's one. Second one, behind the neck, extension, two. Last one, bring the knee to the base of the neck, sit on the person's body, grab the knee, swing the leg around, we sit up. Lock the legs, pinch the elbow, pull. So use that concept. Immediately, as soon as you get to the back mount, start fishing in for a choke, right? If you had the gi, like we did in this video, flip the lapel, start attacking the neck. that's going to take their attention away from the defense and the escape and to just making sure they don't get choked. And then if you start to lose the position, you can come up and use those 3 options that we gave you in this video. So guys, I hope that helps. I'm done. Adam. It's good to have you back, sir.